I need to retire. Yeah, it's about time to retire. This is the worst start I can ever remember in LAG history for your humble commish. And, just when I thought I was going to get a bye week this week against David McCready, well, let's see. Russell Wilson sucks. T.Y. Hilton, injured. O.J. Howard, injured. Dalvin Cook, injured. Just go down the line. Everybody is either hurt or they suck and they play below their projected points, and I think that's going to continue this week. I do like my receivers. Devin Funchess comes back from Carolina at the bye week. He's going to replace T.Y. Hilton. I actually think he's a better receiver because T.Y. Hilton's a big pussy. Every time he gets touched, he gets hurt. But Dave McCready, I like his running back, Todd Gurley, of course, versus the Seattle Seahawks, even though. But I'll also take Tom Brady this week. Not by much. Tom's TB12's running out. But I like him this week over Russell Wilson against the Rams. So I am taking, begrudgingly, Dave McCready this week. All right, kiddos, here is my game of the week. We got a very interesting matchup. Mick, Sue Legit to Quit. How the mighty have fallen. He's now down to 6th place, but still in it. He's taking on the Red Hot Abalash Reddy and Guns N' Rosen. The defending champ is favored to win this game, but you know what? I think Mick's going to pull off the upset, and here's why. I think the running back is going to hurt him. Kamara is going to have a great game, but that's about it. Cohen's on bye. Who's he going to start? Devontae Freeman? He's hurt. What, are you going to play Frank Gore? I mean, he hasn't done anything in 12 years. So I think Andrew Luck, just because he's going to throw the ball probably about 70 times against the Patriots, it's going to be enough to carry with a little bit of Tyreek Hill to back him up, and old Goldie Tate. I'm taking Sue Legit to Quit in this one, 160 to 158 in a close one. All right, my gosh, I can't believe it. David Plow, the #1 team in the league. Yes, let that sink in. David Plow, #1 team in the league. Taking on first down syndrome. And I'll tell you what, the commission's going crazy this week. I've got another upset special for you. I am taking Jason Servos to win this one. He is favored to lose. But here's why. I think Mahomes is going to have a bad game against the Jacksonville Jaguars. His first true test against an NFL defense. And I don't think it's going to be enough for Julio Jones to counter there. I love Deshaun Watson this week. I also love Adam Thielen to rebound after a very devastating loss there. So I'm taking Servos this week to squeak by, and let's say 169 to 166. All right, here's one of the bottom dwellers this year. Alan Nesson's had a rough year with the Fournette injury, and looks like he's still out this week. You got to play somebody there, Alan. Who are you going to play, Naheem Hines or whatever his name is? Yeah, I don't think so. However, I don't like Joe's matchups this week. Matt Ryan, Keenan Allen both have some tough matchups. Kareem Hunt is going to be his only saving grace, and Adrian Peterson, that fountain of youth runs dry this week. I'm taking another upset. That's three upsets in a row. I'm taking another upset. I think Allen's going to put it together. A little bit of Juju, a little bit of Melvin Gordon, all comes together. And it's enough points there at the quarterback position for Matt Stafford to help Allen win this week. So another upset special. Book it.
The whole world, you are the greatest.
Okay, another matchup, the surprising Nick Shook. You know, he did lose last week, just like I said, but I also said he was going to slide. I don't think so. This is a very good matchup between Austin Stoll and Nick Shook. I really think these are very, very good teams when you look at them side by side. Here's where I give the advantage to Nick Shook in the flex. Calvin Ridley. Ooh, that's a good flex play. I like it this week over his Kenny Stills. And it's Antonio Brown versus A.J. Green. It's just pretty much, it's even all across the board. Ben Roethlisberger versus Drew Brees. I give Austin the slight edge there. But I don't know. Amari Cooper, is he back? You know, he had a great game. He was the most sought-after receiver for years. Not so much anymore. But can he be on track? I think he does this week. And I'm taking you, Nick, and then you're going to slide. And then eventually, hopefully, win the Hoffa.
And I can do it for you. When you get off this boat, you'll be like this.
All right, final matchup of the week. Dan Nickel taking on the Clock Gobblers. Clock Gobbler. I've had a lot to drink today. The Clock Gobblers. John Dahlgren. I just had a stroke. Here's the thing. Dahlgren, Edelman coming back. I don't think that looks too good for the James White trade. You think he pulled one off there, but I think his production value goes down now that Edelman's back. Which, by the way, Abby, why aren't you playing Edelman? Anyways, I really like Dan to win this one just because of DeAndre Hopkins and C-Mac. Holy cow, the guy can run between the tackles. Everyone said he couldn't run between the tackles. He can run between the tackles. He's putting up a ton of points. And you better get as much as you can out of James Conner because I tell you what, that rushing offense looks terrible in Pittsburgh, Danny Boy, and Le'Veon Bell is coming back. So, enjoy it while you can. I'm going to give Dan the slight edge this week over Dahlgren, 149 to 146 in a low-scoring game. All right, that's it for this week's run-through. Tune in next week, maybe, if I even want to do this, because why bother anymore for the four of you that watch this. If the Commish does not win this week and next, for the first time ever, I could be living in Hoffaville. Good night, everybody.